Hey fam, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Throwback Thursday tutorial where every Thursday we use an older throwback palette that no one uses anymore so we can dust it off, bring it out of our collections and start using it again. Today's Throwback Thursday is one of the most exciting to me like ever in my life. This is a true throwback palette that's like near and dear to my heart because I've been obsessed with it forever. I've wanted it to come back for so long and it's finally back, you guys. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the Sigma Beauty Creme De Couture eyeshadow palettes. I know! I thought we would never be here. I thought this day would never come where it would come back. So this is what the new version looks like. It is new, it is improved, it is beautiful. The packaging is so freaking luxe, you guys. It is a super soft packaging. But then you have the metallic gold lettering. It just looks so creme de couture. Like when I think of couture, this is definitely what I would imagine. And the shadow colors are heavenly. They kept the same shades. They're absolutely stunning. I have some of my favorites in here. I love elderberry. That was like one of my all-time favorite shadows. Apricot flower, passion fruit. They're just, they're all back. They're all back in my life. They're all here. And I'm so excited we can start using this again. So if you missed out on the first time, now's your chance to pick it up again in the new packaging, which I really love. It's also for sale on their website for $39. And they have 4 new liquid lipsticks I'm going to share with you guys in this video today. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I'm like super stoked for this. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. So first, as usual, we need to prime our lids. I'm going to take my Layin Low Paint Pot by MAC Cosmetics. This is the Sigma Beauty P80 Flat Precision Brush. So we're just going to pop this on the lids. Don't mind this, I burned my freaking forehead the other day and I singed off some of my brows with a curling iron. It was painful, it was brutal, and I just wish it would heal already. From here I'm going to jump into the Lemon shade. This is my Sigma Beauty E50 Shader Brush. I've been super into yellows on the eyes lately, so I'm just going to pat this all over my lid to lock in that primer and help us blend upon. Next, I want to jump into Apricot Flower with my E40 blending brush. I'm going to start working this into my crease as our transition shade, so just building on top of that yellow shade we already laid down. Oh my gosh, I miss this palette so much, you guys. You don't know how hype I am right now working with this. This palette is selling for $39, you guys, and I do have a 10% off affiliate code. It is SHAEXO. That is, again, an affiliate code, so I will make commission off of that link. If you'd prefer not to use it, that's totally cool. Just head to the Sigma website and purchase it. I'm getting a little funky today. This lavender color is just staring me right in the face. I need to use it. Its name is Lavender Honey, which I think is so cute, and I'm going to build that up in the crease as well. Underneath those shades we already laid down. I'm loving how these colors just melt together. They're gorgeous. Next, I'm going to jump into the shade Cafe Hoola. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. You guys know I'm not that fancy. This is the Sigma Beauty E25 blender brush. And I'm going to take this nice chocolate brown and I'm going to start working this into my crease. I love the big mirror in here. You get a great mirror. So I'm just kind of packing that on and blending in as I go. Next, I'm going to take a little bit more of our paint pot with the Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush. This was specifically designed for cut creases. You can see it's cut in half so that you can really curve around your eye. It's fantastic. So I'm going to take a little bit of that, and I want to go ahead and create a cut crease on our lid. So I'm going to drag that across to about halfway, a little more than halfway. I'm being so drawn to this Violet Whip shade, so I'm going to take a little bit of that. And we're going to go ahead and lay that on top of our base. Oh my goodness, I love this shade. It's such a beautiful light lavender. This just pops so well against the other colors. I love the contrast. Then from here, I want to take one of my shades that I remember just being one of my absolute favorite colors in this palette. We're going to jump into Elderberry, and I'm going to take it with my favorite little E36 blending brush. It's the best blending brush or the little crease brush if you have hooded lids like I do. Sometimes like some of these larger brushes can be a little too thick to get in there and get the detail you want. So I love to just pounce this little guy on the outer corner, and I'm going to go ahead and do that and marry it into our outer V. So I'm really just bouncing that little guy in there and blending as I go. I don't want it to go too far over. I just kind of want it on this very outer layer. Next, I'm going to take one of the Sigma Beauty pigments. This is actually a loose shimmer, and it's in the shade Ravishing. And I'm going to take this as our highlight shade. I just think it'll be really pretty. So I got a little bit on this little E20 short shader brush. And I'm going to start packing that along my brow line and blending that in. I carried that purple a little too high on this eye. This is always my bad eye. Lately, you guys know I've been so into brown liners. I just love how it looks on the eyes. It's not quite as harsh, and it kind of brings out your own eye color tones. I just love it. This is the shade Stunningly Ladylike, and it's a gel liner. It's a beautiful dark espresso. You can see it's a really nice tone. And I'm going to take that with the EO6 winged liner brush. And I'm going to go ahead and create a nice little wing liner with this. I'm standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. Next to tightline, I'm going to take this eyeliner by Sigma. It is in the shade Nutmeg. And I'm going to first tightline my upper lash line just to kind of seal in any gaps that are left open from the liner. And then also hit up that waterline for a little smoky. And just to make sure that's nice and even, I'm going to smudge it out with that same E20 shader brush we were using earlier. Just smoothing around that liner. On top of that, I'm going to first take a bit of the Cafe Au Lait shade again, the brown. I just want to set that on top of that liner so it's not going to go anywhere. They're pretty long lasting, but it's just a step I always like to do. And I'm also going to take a little bit of elderberry. Cannot stop using this color, and I want to add that on the outer half of that lower lash line. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm loving these eyes so much. Okay, next for mascara, I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Monumental Lash Mascara in the shade Black, of course, but I think I want to use a bit of purple mascara on my lash line. I don't know. I'm feeling risky. So I'm going to pop this on my top lash, and I do think this look requires false lashes, so I'm not going to add too much mascara. The lashes I'm going to take today are by Pure Cosmetics, and they are in the style Diva, which I think this is a very Diva look, so it's appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and pop these on. I'm going to take my Milk Makeup Blur Stick, which, as you guys know, I've been loving. I'm just going to use this to prime the face for my foundation. For foundation, I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Foundation. This is in the shade 180. I've really been liking this week. And fam, look at this brush. How pretty is this? It is a baby pink F80 flat kabuki foundation brush. You can get this September 26th. It's limited edition, and it's really awesome because 20% of the proceeds go to the Breast and Ovarian Health Education Program. So I think that is fantastic. It's something I'm very passionate about. I, as well as I'm sure many of you, have had family members who have suffered from breast cancer, and I personally do have ovarian problems. So this is, I think, just an amazing way to give back. If you need a new foundation brush, this would be the time to act. You can help give money to a good cause, but also get a new foundation brush, which is freaking adorable. It's pink. I mean, hello. So I'm going to take a little dollop of the foundation and go ahead and pop this on, which, you guys, I've still been loving this foundation. I know I mentioned it already in another video. If you're more dry skinned, you might not favor this. That's what I've kind of been learning from everyone's reviews and such. But I really like it. I have more oily skin, so of course I like it. There's nothing like a new F80 foundation brush. It just is so smooth. Next for concealer, I'm going to take the Naked Skin by Urban Decay in the shade Fair Warm. It might be a little light for me, but we're going to make do. And down the nose, cupid bow, chin, and forehead area. And I'm going to blend that in with my Sigma Beauty 3D HD blender sponge. If there are any other types of looks you guys want me to do with the Creme De Couture palette now that it's back, because I know we're all going to be very excited about it, let me know in the comments. Like if there's a certain color you'd like to see me use next, maybe the greens. I've really been eyeing up the greens in that palette. We can totally do that next because I'm so into the Creme De Couture. It's been one of my favorites since the very beginning. Oh, I just love it. Next, I'm going to set that with the Ethereal powder from Too Faced Cosmetics. And down the nose into the forehead area. While that's baking, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Photo Finish powder with the large powder F20 brush from Sigma. I'm going to get a bit of that and pop that on to set the rest of our foundation in. From here, I'm going to take the Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Parade palette with my Powder Sweep F06 brush. And I want to jump into Hoola, and I'm going to add this right into my contour. I don't want anything super large today. That's why I'm using the F06 Sweet Brush, because it's very tiny. You can get the exact detail that you want. Build that color back towards my hairline. I'm also going to throw some up onto the forehead. Give us a little dimension and some color so I can fake a tan because I am so fair. I've lost all of my tan. Not that I had much to begin with. I really didn't go outside much this summer. And with what's ever left on my brush, I'm just going to take some down the sides of the nose. And now that we've baked long enough, I'm going to take the F25 tapered face brush, and I'm going to use this to dust off that setting powder. And I also kind of use this setting powder to kind of blend everything else together. So I'll take all this powder that I'm actually sweeping off and kind of layer it over or rub it into my bronzer. That way we don't waste it. We're not just putting it there and then taking it off, you know. You can kind of use it to soften the edges of your makeup. And then for blush, I'm going to take another one of my favorites from Sigma. This is in the shade Nymphia. And like, bam, it is beautiful. I'm going to take that with my F40 large angled contour brush. You only need a little bit. You can see it's highly pigmented. So be sure to tap off the excess. And then I'm going to pop that on the cheeks. Oh, I love this color. It's just like, Now I want to pop onto the bottom lashes, and like I was telling you guys, I really want purple. So I'm going to use the Embellished Lash from Sigma. This is in the shade Big Time, and it is a like gorgeous purple. Like, do you see that? I know, it's crazy. I love this purple. So I just want to run this onto my lower lashes. Let's now pop on some highlighter. This is one I never use. Actually, I think this thing is still on it. Yep, look at it. I never use this. This is MAC Cosmetics Soft and Gentle. I bought this so long ago and I totally forgot about it. So I'm going to take that with the F42 fan brush from Sigma. First, pop some on the nose and down the bridge of the nose. On the lip line or Cupid's bow, if you will. And then also on my cheekbones, of course. Finish it off with this. Next, I'm going to set my makeup with the Urban Decay Chill Spray. Lastly, for lips, I'm so excited because I've never tried these before, and they are brand new to the Sigma makeup line. These are the new Sigma liquid lipsticks, and like, hello! How gorgeous are these? Let's go through them really quickly. So this is the shade Peach Teeny, and it's a gorgeous hot pinky peachy shade. It's super bright. I think this will be super fun at summertime. You also have the shade Top That, which is still a pink, but it's more in the blue family. Here compared to the first one, you can see just how it's kind of more of that fuchsia. It's not quite as peachy pink like this one. Then there's a shade that's a little deeper. This is called Foxglove. And again, it's freaking gorgeous. This one is called New Mood, and it's a beautiful nude, as you can see. For a lip, I think I want to kind of mix the both of these. So I'm going to take New Mood first, the more matte shade. I love this color. I almost don't want to mess with it, but I kind of still want to try this, you know what I mean? If I don't like it, I will just put more of the nude back over it, but I really want to try this one. So this is the shade Top That. Again, it's the more blue-toned hot pink. Wow, I love how those mixed together. They melted together instantly. I think that is a beautiful color. All right, fam, so this is my look using the new Creme De Couture collection by Sigma Beauty. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely go check out the Creme De Couture palette. If you missed it the first time, definitely scoop it up this time. It is one of my all-time favorites. It's so gorgeous. The new packaging is just unreal. Like, they hit the nail on the head with this one. You have a big, nice mirror and all your colors. Definitely check this out. I will be linking it down below for you guys, as well as with the liquid lipsticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching today, and thank you to Sigma Beauty for asking me to do this for them because I love this palette. It was a very exciting video for me to make. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye!